Okay, so we've just done loads of active to passive work, and here are the rules here, but we're not going to go into that right now because we just looked at the third reason today that we use present perfect. We use present perfect to talk about experiences. Oh, what have you done in your life? And here's one. What countries have you visited? So here's the answer. I've visited Cuba and Senegal. And this brought me up something else which was really interesting. When we use the present perfect, like for an experience, the very next thing we do, if we ask a follow-up question, we start talking in the past simple. Oh, when did you visit Cuba? Oh, well, I visited Cuba in 1983. So we introduce something with present perfect, and then we start talking in past simple. It's like if I say, well, I've lived in France all my life, or I've lived in France for 10 years, for example. You say, oh, where did you live before that? Where did you live? And then we start talking about the past, and we just use the past simple. I've gone off on a tangent, but another reason we use present perfect is to show experiences. So we've now done three. Present perfect to show something that started in the past and continues to the present moment. I've lived in France for 10 years, and I still live in France right now. Where did you live before? But I lived in Germany, yeah? Then we used present perfect for something that happened recently. Oh, I've just eaten the most delicious meal made by Florence and Laurence, yeah? And then we talk about present perfect, talk about experiences as well. And just out of curiosity, we also made the answers, we changed them from active to passive. So just very quickly to go through that, I have visited Cuba and Senegal, subject, verb, and, subject, the main verb, here it is, and the object of the sentence. The object becomes the subject, then we keep the auxiliary verb, but we add the verb to be in the right way. So for present perfect, whenever we do things with verbs, it's the third column. So we've added the verb to be in the third column. And then we use the past participle of the verb. And because once again we're using regular verbs, it doesn't look any different because the past simple and the past participle are the same. And it's the same here. When did you visit Cuba? Past simple. I visited Cuba in 1983. Cuba is the object. We add the verb to be. Now, because it's past simple, we need to use the past simple of the verb, either was or were. Because it's it, we say it was. And then we add the verb and we change it to the past participle. So this was past simple, and it's now the third column. But obviously, once again, regular verbs don't change. They look exactly the same in both. How's that? Okay.
Okay.
Time to break?
Okay. Yes.